that you just mentioned taking place in court? With the conversation, was there any reason that I can't have a jury trial?
No, you do it all, obviously you do all of it on paper because paper is so much more powerful than anything you could say in court. In court, you're going to be timid, afraid, scared. It's just natural. I mean, like I said, unless you're not afraid of going to jail. Like I'm not afraid. I'm a big, ugly guy. Well, I look like a biker, so I'm not afraid. Nobody's going to bother me. So they know I want to say what I'm going to say.
In other words, you put an answer into the court saying that what you said about is there any reason I can't have a jury trial? But if you're a defendant, you don't want to do it anyway, right?
Well, you've already explained it all in paper. There's no reason to say anything in court. I mean, you'd be crazy to go back on your paperwork because you'd novate every single thing that you submitted to the court. You could write 800 pages as soon as you open your mouth and you start talking to the judge other than saying, did you not understand the paperwork that's in front of you? Do you are not competent to lawfully or legally decipher what I said? Do you need help in understanding what I wrote? I thought I wrote it in plain, simple language. I used 2-syllable words. I made it as simple as possible. Where am I losing you?
So that's any court. That's criminal or civil?
Anytime you go before anybody like that, you always sure that you always give them a form of a question. You never take that question and give them back an answer. It's always in the form of a question. So if the judge asks you something, you say, you know what, that's a very good question. Let me write that down, and I'll get you back an answer in 72 hours. Is there anything else that you have a problem with deciphering anything on my paperwork? But never modify it there in court. You tell the judge, give me 72 hours and I'll get back to you on an answer with that.
On paper.
On paper. If that doesn't mean you got to go back in a cage for 72 hours, that's fine. I am going to do everything on freaking paper so nobody could say, I said this, he said this, because I'm trying to think of the word. Oh, the judges use, what's the word they use all the time? Oh, boy. I'll think of it in a little while. But what it basically says is, if you try to appeal something, the judge always has this trump card to his appeal buddies. He's like, look, you didn't see the man's attitude in court. You didn't see what the man said to me. You didn't see he gave me the finger. You didn't say he stuck his tongue at me. So no matter what this man wants you to rule for him on his appeal, you let my decisions. Oh, it's Ori Tennis. Oretenus. It's 2 words. Ori Tennis. You take my word on this, he'll tell his appeal judge buddies, fry this guy. And they'll fire you. And that's like a trump card that the judge could use no matter how magnificent your appeal is. He could tell his buddies upstairs, hey, this guy gave me the finger. Oh, he did? Oh, yeah, and then she stuck her tongue out at me. And then she fucking mooned me. So you're like, wait a second, I didn't do any of this nonsense. So you know what? The best thing to do is try to stay out of court and get in and out of there as fast as possible. Do it all in writing. The judge has a question for you. Say, that's a very good question, sir. You know what? I'm a little nervous right now. Can I please write that down, and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Is 72 hours work? Is that fine? You know, will the court be happy with that?